So the Ginger Blaster is actually a very unique weapon. Let me open the Fortnite yearly content timeline. Thank you, Beast. Honestly, I feel like this is something that I need to start using a little bit more because it's a nice list. But the Ginger Blaster is actually a weapon that you get from Superheated, which by the time this video is released, it has come out. It was yesterday. So, make sure you grab it, go do Superheated, get the Ginger Blaster. It's a fun weapon. It's nothing crazy. It's definitely one of the more unique weapons, though, I do have to say, because you can actually have triple crit damage on it. If you guys don't know, very few little weapons can actually have triple crit damage. But funny enough, most of the weapons that can have something like this is actually part of the Winterfest set, or I guess the holiday set. So it's very unique. Now, the one downside with running this weapon and why people you don't see it a lot is it's locked to physical. So you quite literally aren't doing any damage against any husk that is anything but physical. So it's instantly like poof. And you'd think that a winter themed weapon would have more than just a physical element, right? But it doesn't. And that's the only reason why it's bad. But usually if you run triple crit damage, it might make up for the fact that you're not shooting physical enemies. So yeah, but we're going to be running a triple crit damage with the reload speed. You don't have to run the reload speed. I'm just running it because I feel like you have to reload faster, and this thing has like 6 bullets in it, I think. Yes, magazine size 6, so reloading it a little bit faster is a little bit better. Actually, no, it is better, so that's why I'm running it. Otherwise, let's get into loadout. So the loadout that we're gonna be running today, of course, is Beetlejuice, because she increases your pistol and SMG critical damage by 225%. Hence why we're running triple crit damage, because insane damage, right? And since it's physical, it kind of makes up for the fact that you're not doing that I think, what is it, 66% damage, since it's not the right element. So yeah, hopefully it makes up for the fact. And then we're running Totally Rocking Out because we need as much damage as possible, especially with the Ginger Blaster. Once again, it's locked to physical, so we just need more damage. Battle Beat and Subwoofers. Now, I'm running Subwoofers because I just don't feel like being up in their faces, and I feel like this weapon's not gonna keep me alive. So yeah, hence why Subwoofers. Hip Shot increases your pistol and SMG damage by 17%. He's always good. And then we're doing a phased out in Blaze of Glory because I want to dash back and forth and do more damage. So hence why we're running the decreased phase shift cooldown, and the phase shift increases pistol damage by 35% for 4 seconds. So yeah, all right. Alec is actually kind of smart. I totally forgot that there's a hero dedicated to a 6 bullet or a 6 magazine sized pistol, and it's actually Calamity. Now, I looked it up because I was in the mission. I was like, would she technically be better? And she kind of is. So she increases her pistol damage by 20% and impact by 25% for the first 6 shots whenever she's in support. So I thought to myself, I was like, well, technically, 2 seconds isn't something that I want to have to worry about, and phase shifting isn't something that I need to do to have that increased damage. So why not have, whenever I don't have phase shift, why not or why don't I have something that just gives me that a little bit of damage, a little bit more, and whenever I do have phase shift, I can do even more damage. So instead of phased out, we're gonna actually swap it out with 6 shooter. Like I said, she increases your pistol damage by 20% and impact by 25. So whenever we're not phase shifting, we're actually going to be increasing our pistol damage by 20%, and then whenever we do phase shift for the 4 seconds, we'll be doing 55% more damage for those 4 seconds. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this. Shout out to Alec for actually reminding me of Calamity, because she's actually really good for weapons that have 6 shots in them, or pistols that have 6 shots in them. Otherwise, that is the loadout. In the perks, let's just jump into the mission, test it out a little bit. Let me show you what it can do. I think I used this weapon maybe once or twice back in the day, when it first came out. So it's been a minute. Otherwise, yeah, let's just jump into the mission, see how it does, and hopefully I don't die more than a bazillion times. Alrighty, we're in the mission. As found me a blaster. Now, once again, this is locked to physical, so Miss Monsters are physical enemies, or some of them are. Usually blasters. Some smashers can be elemental, but blasters are usually physical, or always physical. So let me eat a wafer here, and let me dash and headshot it. It doesn't see when it crits, it's good. Whenever the crit damage activates, it's good. But yeah, it's kind of like a pea shooter, Yeah, it sounds like you're shooting like a BB gun. It's like poof, poof. But when it does crit, I do have to say it does decent damage. But it's not going to do anything crazy good against elemental husk. So like these basic husks right here, if I eat, I dash, and then I shoot it, right? Or if I hit it, you see, like, I one-shot them. Like I do. Gosh, that's actually crazy. Triple crit back to back. But like, you can see here now, like, I'm not going to do a lot of damage against these elemental husks because it's physical. I really wish it was something else but physical. Like, even water would be fine because at least I'm doing some damage. But with physical, you're just doing nothing. And just due to the fact, like, these shielders are annoying. Hold on. Let me, wow, I crit on that. Let me pull out a xenon bow so I can get rid of the shielders. Do I not have a xenon bow? Huh. Well, I have to craft one. I'm gonna craft one. But yeah. Oh, wow, the enemy. Or did it reset? What the heck happened? Yeah, I think it reset. But yeah, elemental husk isn't really good. I mean, that was really low, so I can't really give credit to that. But sometimes you'll have good shots and, you know, you can two-shot an enemy, but usually you one-shot with most weapons. So, you know, the Ginger Blaster's alright for, you know, against elemental husk. But, you know, if we can find a physical smasher, hopefully I can show you what it does. Otherwise, I think we're just going to jump into the defense because there's nothing really to showcase against this weapon because, you know, physical enemies don't really spawn in 160s. But hopefully we can get some physical enemies whenever the defense starts. Alrighty, shout out to Alec for looking for a physical smasher, but we got one. So we're going to eat a wafer. I'm going to dash against the wall. Okay. Alright. The crits are there. You see I'm critting, but... Oh, well, now I'm not critting, but... Okay. And the cool thing, though, is I keep forgetting this weapon shoots pretty fast. So I don't know why I'm shooting, like, as if it doesn't have any good, what is it? Why am I blanking on what it's called? A fire rate. I don't know why I'm shooting as if it has, like, the lowest fire rate known to man, but it has good fire rate, too. So maybe instead of me shooting, like, it doesn't have a fire rate, maybe I should shoot a little bit faster. But, yeah, let's just jump into the defense. Let me show you what the weapon can do. Hopefully can do. Otherwise, yeah, let's just get into the defense. Alrighty, so the defense started. I got some traps down. The team did really well trapping out. Shout out to AWallery for helping. These mine? What the heck was that? Somebody using the... I don't know. Oh, that was weird. But yeah, shout out to AWallery for helping out. She's always helping whenever she can, so appreciate her. But yeah, Ginger Blaster. I mean, like, against physical enemies, I'll definitely say it's probably one of the better weapons. Just due to the fact that it crits. Oh gosh, the triple crit damage too. Seeing those yellow numbers is actually kind of nice. Even against the regular, or not regular, against elemental husk, they still crit a decent amount. Is this me? Is this part of the weapon? Do I drop like gumdrops? I didn't even know this weapon does that. Is this me? Hold on, let me check. Am I tripping out here? I swear this is not me, right? This weapon can't have that. Oh, unless if it does. Oh, it does. Wow, I totally forgot about that. You can drop healing gumdrop pickups. I totally forgot about the gumdrops. I know there's a few weapons that can have that, but totally forgot about them. Definitely didn't forget them about them actually. Oh, that double crit back to back. Honestly, against mist monsters, not bad at all. Like, look at this. Crazy damage, like 500,000 damage per shot on physical enemies, right? So I don't want to like, you know, clickbait and say, you know, oh, you know, you're going to do 500,000 damage every single time you shoot an enemy, but it's actually only physical. That's like the one downside. This weapon would be so good if it wasn't locked to physical. Like, amazing. Like, I honestly think I would run this weapon more than any other pistol in the game, just due to the fact that the triple crit damage. Oh, but at the same time, I wonder if that's why they locked the physical, because they knew that it was triple crit damage. So like the damage was like increased no matter what. So like you're already doing an insane amount of damage. So I wonder if that's wonder if that was the case. But I don't know. I mean, it does the job done. I mean, you can use it in 160s. I mean, as you can see, I'm not struggling at all. You know, you just gotta reload it a lot. And the crazy thing is, I actually was thinking about running it with Chaos Agent, but I feel like that would have been just such a waste because it shoots so fast, and your charge times are like whatchamacallit, the phase shift would be way too slow. So like Chaos Agent would just be a dead perk at that point. So I'm glad that I have the reload speed on it. I feel like that makes up for the fact that I'm reloading it a lot. Ooh, frozen enemies. Ooh. Oh. It's actually kind of nice, though. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more physical husk. Now, if you guys don't know, there's actually a decent amount of husks that are physical. So, smashers, mist monsters, like blasters, and propanes and lobbers are all physical husks. And then the basic husk, or, you know, like the original husk, you got the baby husk, the regular husk, and the husky husk, right? Those are all elemental, more than likely. But sometimes you get an occasional husk that's physical. which is kind of nice because you're actually doing more damage than what you would usually do if it was an elemental. See, like these random husks right here. I don't know if this is a part of the actual defense, but you can see like crazy damage against them, even against elementals. Okay, I'm actually starting to like this weapon a little bit more. Oh, and or not mist monsters, flingers too. They're not non-elemental, so you can, if I can shoot it, there's like shielders in my way. Let me get rid of these shielders real quick. I hate shielders. They're the one downside to having fun with most weapons, because you always have to worry about them. You have to get in their face and shoot them, but sometimes you can't. It's a whole thing for me. I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, there's a lot of enemies that actually are physical. So like there's a decent amount, a reason to run a physical weapon sometimes. Now, I think overall you would not want to run a physical weapon in 160s just due to the fact that the majority of husks aren't physical, but you get the occasional husks that are. So like watch, let me eat a wafer, let me reload, dash. Look at that. I think there was 878,000 damage against the flinger. Not bad. Oh yeah, beehives too. Sometimes they're non-elemental. There's a lot of husks that actually are non-elemental, which is kind of nice. It is growing on me. I think I'm just getting lucky this mission. Maybe the mission was like, hey, you know, maybe this is the time to shine. Ooh, smasher. Okay, let me eat a wafer. Yeah, look, like a consistent 500,000 damage against a physical enemy with a triple crit damage. Now, you want to factor that in because I probably wouldn't be doing that much damage if it was not a physical one. So, or non-triple crit damage in physical at the same time. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so satisfying. And oh, this is a elemental one, so let me see if yeah, see, I feel like I'm gonna, oh no, I am critting. Huh, interesting. I'm just not doing as much. So like you can see there's a 50% difference on elemental husk, so I would be doing 50% more damage if it was a physical smasher. So you can see it's about half when I crit, so about 250,000 rather than the 580,000 that I'm doing, I believe. So yeah, so that's about the difference. I'm pretty sure it's like 66% exactly. Ooh, a ricochet. Let me get up in here. Team effort. There we go. It's gone. I don't think I really did anything for that, but yeah, honestly, not a bad weapon. I feel like this mission has been a little bit better just due to the fact that I haven't got too many elemental husks besides like the basic ones. But you can see it does a decent amount of damage. I mean, about 500,000. So like this is, you know, like this is physical, right? So yeah, 580,000, about 500,000 crit. So yeah, you can definitely see the difference against non-elemental and elemental husks, but still puts in the work, puts it in the, you know, just bam, bam, bam. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Honestly, nothing else to really talk about. It's a great weapon. Oh, I forgot about Tigers too. Tigers can't be elemental either. So you can get rid of those Tigers pretty easily. Look at that, just gone. Gosh, I don't know. The Ginger Blaster is actually kind of like an underrated pistol, and I think it's just due to the fact it's, you know, locked to physical. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else to talk about on the weapon. It's a fun weapon. Try it out. Get it. You can get it now. All you have to do is go do superheated, which is a fun Frostnite modifier, by the way. I feel like it's the hardest one, besides the last one that comes out. But yeah, try out the Ginger Blaster if you get it. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. Try out the loadout, or if you have a different loadout that you want to run and you're like, hey, this will be better, let me know down in the comments either way. But otherwise, don't forget, use code Mattio-G shop, subscribe down below, turn on notifications if you want to be notified whenever I post new videos. A lot of videos coming out recently, so if you haven't checked out any of them, definitely go do. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Remember, as always, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.